Whoa, I'm being told to hurry up, mate. Gee whiz. I haven't even had a break, mate. I'm being told to hurry up in the chat. Oh, my goodness me. Well, guess what? I've hurried up and we are absolutely ready to bang on here for probably the first real kind of... I've still got Kiwis versus Australia game up there, but... yeah, we're ready to bang on here for the first rugby league game that actually has kind of two full-strength teams, effectively, besides a couple of players here and there. But hey guys, how you going? Sit down, Becca Sport. We're here for the Canterbury Bulldogs, taking on the Cronulla Sharkies. I was about to do a shark noise and then a bulldog noise, but that'll probably happen today as the tries are scored, as we just saw in that last game between the Roosters and the Rabbitohs, which was a massive win there for the young Sydney Chooksters in this game. Like I said, it's pretty much full-strength teams, so we're starting to really find out kind of how teams are shaping up going into the year. Again, guys, if you win, if you lose, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's just exciting to see the players getting back into the rhythm of rugby league, getting back into their fitness, and really getting back into absolutely smashing it out. That's what we're here for, right? So if you lose this game, as long as you don't lose by 50, right? You can see the 50 bomb in this game. It's not a good look. I'm not going to lie to you. And that's for either team, right? And that's for every single team. You lose by 50 with a relatively full-strength team, that is issues, okay? But if you lose by 10, 20 points, it's a bit of a whatever. Pre-season, don't worry. Things can be ironed out over the next couple of weeks before you get into the season. Do expect a couple of errors and whatnot, but at the end of the day, let's get some rugby league action into it. So let's go through the two-team lineups here. This game is at Belmore, and the Sharkies are actually technically the home team here. The Sharkies are the home team. Strange, but it is what it is. But the Sharkies today, their fullback, William Kennedy, with the wingers being Sione Katoa and Ronaldo Muratalo. I'm looking at him today because I'm thinking about having him in my Supercoach team. They've got an easy draw to start off with here, so I want to see him really take that error out of his game that we can see and absolutely pump it home. So looking forward to seeing what Ronaldo Muratalo can do today. Jesse Ramian and Siosifa Talakai are in the centres. So that notion that Talakai could be moved to the bench for Kyle Ero going to the centres, what people were talking about, doesn't look like it's happening here. Talakai probably staying in the centres. We go on to 5'8", Braden Trindle, and the halfback today is Daniel Atkinson. So Nicho Hynes apparently is injured and won't be playing in this game here today. So a little bit of, I guess, an excuse there for the Sharkies, even if they do lose in this one. But with that being said, they've still got a strong enough lineup to win, and Daniel Atkinson is a fine player. So, yeah, it's sad that Nicho Hynes isn't playing here today because he is obviously the guy the Sharkies do look towards to really lead them. But Trindle obviously had such a good game in that Indigenous All-Stars. I think he won the player of the match in the Indigenous versus Māori All-Stars game. So, looking forward to seeing what he can do here with this team, and he's going to have to be the leader. You go on the front row, Oregon Kafusi and Big Royce Hunt, and then the number 9, Blake Brayley. You go to the back row is Britton Nakora, and Cameron McInnes is the lock. He's also captain, the tackling machine, Cameron McInnes. You got an interchange, Jack Williams, Jesse Colquhoun, Toby Rudolph, Thomas Hazelton, Tuku Hau Tapuha, Moeni Hiroti, Kyle Ero, Billy Burns, Jaden Beryl, Nivai Peru, Cade Dykes, and Chris Viaila is what we'll go with there. I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry, but I try my best. And I will say to you guys, do expect that the starters will probably play for about 40, 50 minutes or so. And then you'll see those youngsters come in for the second 30 or the last 30 of the game, the last 40 of the game, if you know what I'm saying. So don't expect the full starters for the entirety of the game. You go to the Bulldogs now. The old Woof son. Blake Taff is the fullback. Had a good game last week with the wingers being Blake Wilson and Josh Adokar, the Schmiedster. Bronson Cherry and Stephen Crichton are the centres. So it looks like they are going with Chez. And Stephen Crichton, obviously, he's not captain in this game. Oh, it doesn't have him as captain. He is captain, but it doesn't have anyone as captain on the thing. So I would assume it's just him, which is an interesting call. But he's won 3 premierships in a row. And yeah, look, it'll be interesting to see how he does really assimilate into this Dogs team. We'll really find out today. They've kind of played 2 relatively full-strength teams for both weeks of the pre-season. Just last week, they didn't have Crichton, Kikau, and Adokar, right? So this is definitely a full-strength team today. They're 5'8". Matty Burton, they're 7. They've gone with Drew Hutchison, not Toby Sexton. I thought Toby was actually the better half last week, to be honest with you. But they've gone with Drew Hutchison here, so I think that you'll obviously see Toby probably come on in the second half to see who works out best there with Matty Burton. But yeah, it'd be really interesting to see how that does work out. Front rowers, Max King and Pawasa Fama Usili, and Reid Marnie goes into the hooker. You got the back row, Viliami Kikau and Jacob Preston. Nice back row there. a lot to prove there for Kick-Out to come back, because obviously he hasn't had the greatest time since coming across from Penrith, but really looking forward to seeing him today. And then Jamin Salmon is the lock. You go to the interchange. Kurt Mann, Samuel Hughes, Josh Curran, Curtis Marin, Gitioni Kaltoga, Eli Clark, Toby Sexton, Jarrell Skelton, Josh Papali'i, Bailey Hayward, and Bailey Biondi Ado. That is the two-team lineup here today, guys. Oh, it's a big loss there with the Nicho Hynes, but you surely still have to assume that this Sharks team can still beat this Doggies team. It's going to be a good game. I hope it's a good game, but at the end of the day, we're just here to see this new-look Doggies team, and we're here to see if Nicho Hynes is kind of the only one that keeps the Sharkies afloat. I don't necessarily believe that. But like that 1 through 5, Kennedy, Siona Katoa, Jesse Ramian, Sisi Vitalikai, and Ronaldo Molatalo is fantastic. It really is. It's a fantastic 1 through 5. 1 through 6 is fantastic. So there's no real excuses here for either of these teams, especially the Dogs. At least the Sharkies do have Nicho Hynes out, but the Dogs don't have a single excuse. So it's even worse if they were to lose without Nicho Hynes to the Sharkies. But again, preseason game, guys. But right now, smack the thumbs up button. Booska! Right in the noggin. Smack it right in the noggin. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Absolutely smash it. So let's get into the chat and let's see what you guys are saying. If you're getting around the woof woof or if you're getting around the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Canterbury says, alright game, I might actually have some fun watching. Might be a fun one, this one. Yeah, might be a fun one, this one. It's, like I said, it's going to be super interesting, man. Because, again, you know, it's probably the first legitimate, pre-season game of like actual genuine teams, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, no, it's exciting stuff, man. Very exciting stuff, and we're about to absolutely rock and roll. They're about to come out on the field too. Sliver says, "Where's the weak gutter dog?" Weak gutter dog is playing the 13 today. He's playing the lock. He had a good game last week. He had a solid game. I was kind of weirded out last week by a lot of the chatter around that Bulldog Storm game. Like, it was really hype over the Dogs, and I was like, I just saw it the complete opposite way. Like, I thought that the Dogs had their like little moments, but I just wasn't as hype in that Dogs team as a lot of people were, in my personal opinion. Especially considering they've gone up against a Storm team that only had Pappenhausen and they lost the first half. So I think they have a lot to prove today. I think they have a lot to prove, and I feel like people are just really listening to that noise and not actually looking at the game itself, realistically, in my personal opinion. But again, that's just my opinion. But it's going to be interesting to see how they do crack on today, because again, it is a full-strength lineup. Pippin Ain't Easy says, bit stiff for Sexton, more of a pure half. I would say Drew Hutchison's more of a pure half, but Toby Sexton is for me, a better 7 than Drew Hutchison. I think Hutchison has a higher floor, but a much lower ceiling to Toby Sexton. And Toby Sexton has a low floor. He does have a low floor, but he has a much higher ceiling. So I feel like they're going with consistency rather than the higher possibility of having a massive game, is what I would say. And they're kind of expecting probably Matty Burton to really float around and absolutely slap it up while you got Drew Hutchison really steering the ship, is what I would assume. That's just my personal thoughts, but yeah, we'll see it more today. Eliza Flores says, I'm at the pub, so I'm only watching comments. Well, at least you're still here. You're still a viewer. You're still a viewer. Lucas says, you've got to love when BKR promotes punching. Punch the thumbs up button. Punch that like button. We've done boxing streams in the past. Listen, it is what it is. Sport Reaction says, mate, how is Sexton not starting 7? What a joke. I agree, Sport Reactions. I just don't understand why Drew Hutchison is the guy they've gone with here. I'm not too sure. By the way, I noticed that when I went to buy tickets to the Doggies game, like usually the club hooks me up. Usually the Titans hook me up, but that game's a bit different because we don't have a Dogs game at home this year. So usually there's a thing that helps out. But I was interested because the apparently away section, as in Titans section, but seated, was sold out, which doesn't make sense to me. Damo says, surely they have the greatest team on at the pub. Titans don't play till Sunday, Daz. Yeah, Titans don't play till Sunday. All right, the Bulldogs, the Doggy Woof Woof, they are out in the field. Some of the Sharkies, Stephen Crichton, his NRL career, 100 games, 56 tries, 49 line breaks, and 119 average run meters. I have him as the best centre in the game. Does that mean that he will be the best centre in the game of the Dogs? No, probably not. But coming into this year, he is the best centre in the game, in my personal opinion. Listen to this while at the gym. Let's go. Let's go, Fat Bone. You get that fitness, son. If you don't do one more rep right now, get that rep going, son. Put it up. Put that barbell up. Put 20 kilos more on it and do another rep. That's what we say here, mate. Motivate, discipline, 20 kilos extra and do another rep. Simple as that. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. They're talking about the Gold Coast game. It just gave me shivers. No, here we go. Because, yeah, we will be back here. I will be at this stadium in 1 month time. Looking forward to it. But the Sharkies will start with the ball here. 5 minutes out for their own line. And here comes big Royce Hunt. Great start there. Oh, no, Doggies taking it back to the 10. That was a really fierce run from Royce Hunt. And the Dogs took it back to the 10. So, kind of good start there for both teams. Second tackle here for the Sharks. They'll get this out to the 15. CSC Vitalikai. That's a strong run there from CSC Vitalikai. Gets the ball up to the 20. Dogs of War ready. Dasmate goes Dogs of War ready as same like second that he's commented that. Slapper said Dogs gassed already. So Sharkies 4 tackling out to 30. Mitchell says Stephen Crichton will turn to Josh Dugan on the Cruisers. Oh, good run by Will Candy to the 45. Fit tackle. Josh Dugan on the Cruisers. Josh Dugan, Blake Ferguson special. So they put that ball up and the doggy. Blake Wilson grabs his ball. Oh, there was a good run through just then by Blake Taff. But Blake Wilson did not pass it off to him. Okay. It was a solid enough start there for the Sharks. The Dogs brought some, real solid attention. But with that being said, oh, good, solid smack there from CSC Vitalikai. Jeez, that was Jesse Ramian, sorry. Great solid start here from both teams in regards to the physicality of it. The only issue is that the Dogs' forwards are so small this year that they will gas really, really early. And that's the issue that I find. They've got the speedsters, they've got the attack, which I believe Toby Sexton suits more with in regards to the spine. But it just comes down to the fact, with their small forwards, one, will they be able to manhandle a team? I don't know. And also, two, that was awful defense from Adokar. Good work there from Crichton, though. Good defense there from Stephen Crichton. And two, they need to lead games effectively and just hope they don't get chased down, which I can tell you, fun fact as a Titans fan, teams can chase it down. Yes, they can. They get a taste of blood, a little snifferuno. I can tell you, teams can chase anything down. So the Sharks get this ball to the 30. It'll be 4 tackle. No, knock on. Knock on from Cameron McInnes. Cameron McInnes, knock on the Mundos. Doggies get the ball at the 20. Good hit by Maxi King, my boy. Where's the knock on? There's the knock on. There's the knock on. As much of a W Slapper is, I'm going to have to go with Daz on this one. Are you going to take that, Slapper? Are you going to take that from a guy whose name is Largan Ballsacks? Don't know about that. Don't know about that. But the Doggies here with the ball at the 30. All right, here's the attack. Do you have the attack with Drew Hutchison as the 7, Matty Burton as the 6? This will tell us a lot right now. Mitchell says Cameron McInnes just has to smile. No one would want to tackle him. Cameron McInnes is a lovely bloke. Bronson Cherry taken down at the 25. First tackle. Actually, that's right. Jacob Carraz would... Oh! Knock on there by the Dogs. And the Sharkies will get the ball here at the 20. Not good there, Dogs. First tackle and you knock it on. That is not a good sign. Pre-season, but no, you don't want that on first tackle, man. So first tackle, lift the Sharkies, 25 metres out. Let them chirp, son. That's my motto. Britton Nakora here. Oh, dearie me. You can see Britton Nakora going real in on that number 10 there. I think that's Pawasa Fummal Silly. He used to play for the Dolphins. McInnes here. He'll get this ball out to 35. Hey, Sharks, can you please win this game so I can feel more confident about round 3? Sharks will get this ball to the 47. It's such a physical start here from both teams. Royce Hunt. I just realised, is Braden Halman-Ueli injured, guys? Why is he not playing here today? What? Oh, that was sloppy. He put that ball up into the air there. And they're going to let this bounce. Oh, Preston's very lucky that they got the ball off to Blake Taff. And Taff taken down at the 35. Is he playing? No, he's not. No, he's not even on the bench. What's happening with Braden Halman-Ueli, guys? You know why he's not playing here today? Because he re-signed. He got a new contract. Braden Halman-Ueli got a new contract with the Sharkies. So I'm interested to see why he's not there. I feel like Jamie Salmon will be an underrated player in our team and may even get the 13. Well, he's starting as a 13 here today. Who else do you have that would take that 13 role? I'm not too sure. 4 tackle of the Dogs, not a great set. Matty Burton kind of acknowledges that, kicks it down to the corner. It's a good kick for Matty Burton. That's a really nice kick. Can Todd get out? No! Great kick, Matty Burton. Great kick there from Matty Burton. It's going to be a dropout for the Sharkies to the Dogs. McCarthy's under or overs, you reckon? I'd say, what's the under-over? What is the under-over? What's the number? Oh, Josh Curran, yeah. No, I think Josh Curran gets the 13. I think Jamin Salmon could be the 14. He can play a utility role. He can play halfback, centre, 5'8", 13, you know. He can kind of play anywhere, man. So, no, I would say that Josh Curran's the 13 with the 14 going to Jamin Salmon. Mulatalo! Good catch, Mulatalo! Wait, what? Oh, we're saying a shove. Oh, it was a great short dropout there from the Sharkies, but it... they're going to say shove in the bat. Yeah, Bronson Cherry does get shoved there by Mulatalo. Don't challenge it. Oh, they're challenging it. Wow. I disagree. I think this is going to be a penalty. This is going to be a penalty to the Dogs. And they've lost the challenge. So, yeah, he's been shoved there. With that being said, Bronson Cherry isn't trying to go for the ball. Is Bronson Cherry going for the ball, or is he just in the way here? Because it could be an escort. No, it's a penalty. I'm right. Yeah, I don't understand why you challenged that, to be honest with you. I don't think it should... No. I see the Sports Shed boys front row. Oh, they're there, are they? Oh, they just then... Oh, I can't skip back to it, but... I'm trying to look from there. I can't see him. Alright, what line are they on? Like, what kind of... Are they 10 metre, 20 metre? So, first tackle here for the Doggies. Reid Marnie to Max King. Let's see if they can get a better set going this time, because they knocked it on the first tackle the last time. Second tackle, 10 metres out. You got Reid Marnie. He'll go right-hand side at the back to Jamin Salmon. Salmon here. Hutchinson. Oh, no, Hutchinson. Is that off a Sharks player? Or was that just... No. No way. That's what you get from Hutcho, Slapper says. This pass was... Oh, wow, that... That was one of the worst passes that you're probably ever going to see. Get Sexton on now, Tasmate just said. Oh, man. That was awful. Yeah, all the Dogs said in the chat are saying, get Hutcho off. It's clearly Sexton. Oh, that was funny, man. I thought, like, maybe there was a touch, because how do you have a pass that bad? But it was so far away from touching anybody. Not a Dogs player or a Sharks player. I don't think a Dogs or Sharks player had the opportunity to touch that ball. It was that bad. That's what happens when you buy 10 utilities. So right-hand side of the Sharkies. And it's going to be Royce Hunt who gets his ball to the 45 on the Doggies side of the field. Toby Sexton is your 7, Dogs. You don't mess it up. Toby Sexton is your 7. And there'll be a knock on there from the Sharkies. So the Doggies now will get this ball at the 30. It'll be first tackle, or 0 tackle. Oh no, Dogs. Oh, Dogs, man. Oh no. 24 metres out here from their own line of the Dogs. They're just really... It's the pre-season, but like, concern. I could have thrown a better pass and I'm half drunk. Reeks, you could be fully drunk and still have thrown a better pass than what Hartshaw just threw before. Third tackle of the Doggies. Jacob Preston gets the ball to the 44. Not even Taxman can throw a pass that bad. Ooh, that's debatable, Mitchell. That's a very debatable one, that one. I've seen him hit Rosette before. Max King, be fit tackle at the 40. Errors are stopping this game from becoming a good game, I swear. I think it's an okay game right now, for sure. I definitely can see that the Sharkies are missing Nico Hines. Whoa, Will Kennedy nearly dropped that ball, but he grabbed it. I can definitely see the Sharks are missing that leadership from Nico Hines, though. That's 100%. But again, the Dogs are really going hard early, so I'm just concerned they'll get gassed. I'm really concerned they will gas themselves out. Trust me, I know teams that gas themselves out. I'm an expert in them. So third tackle here for the Sharks. Off to Trindle. And that pass from Blake Brayley, which is awful. At the 25, 4 tackle. Max King is going to be big for our forward pack. Yeah, but he's not a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a good second option, in my personal opinion, as a front row forward. You need, like, an Adam Blake, like a Tino Malawi, a Payne Haas. You know, those kind of guys. I just don't... And I love Maxi King. I know Max King as a guy. Like, I know him. But, you know, it's not the play. You know, he's a second front rower. Like, as a number 2 front row is my opinion. Stephen Crichton gets hanged out at the 45. And Ali Ahmed, we're going to be seeing you in 5 minutes, my friend. We'll be seeing you in 5 minutes, champion. I can insult me, not you. 30 minutes to go here, the first half. There's a knock on from the Dogs. 30 minutes to go, the first half, guys. Hit that like button. Bang. Subscribe if you're new around here. Double bang. So that's a knock on from the Doggies. Blake Wilson. Yeah, Dogs have had the better position in this game, but they have no leadership. No leadership. They need to get it changed. Get TPJ back, Slubber said. David says, need a bloke that will stand up and whack a cat to build momentum. Yeah. You do. But with that being said, like, oh, that's a strong run there from Seneca Katoa. You do, but that's not really the emphasis that I'm making here. Like, I just think you need a genuine, big, like a bopper. Like, I don't see Max King as a bopper. I think he's a solid front rower. I think he's, you know, a really decent front rower. But the Dogs just lack a bit of something in that forward pack. And a lot of it is size, but there's just something, especially in the front rowers. Like, what Max King and Price are Fumble Silly. There's no real leader. That's a penalty to the Sharks here. There's no real leader in that front row. Daniel Basis, didn't the Bulldogs always used to have a big forward pack? Yeah, Dogs of War, mate. They were unbelievable. You know, the days of Gregory Eastwood, Sammy Cassiano. Josh Jackson was solid, but he wasn't like a bopper. He was a solid player, though. Who's some other Doggies forwards? Andrew Ryan. Oh, Andrew Ryan, one of the best locks of all time. Mealy. Willie Mason. Damn, they've had some good forwards over time. Not now. Now it's all about their backs. I have Kickout as a big bopper, but he's in a leader. He's a back rower. You've got to look at your front rowers for big boppers. So second tackle now. 11 metres out of the line with the Sharkies. Again, they have no Nico Hines, so they shouldn't score here. They really shouldn't. They shouldn't have any direction. Oh, good offload. Oren Gafusi gives up to Royce Hunt. Royce Hunt, 3 metres out of the line. Yeah, Big Willie. Oh, Big Willie. At the back. And again. And again. Kennedy. Oh! Tackle by Stephen Crichton. And that's a lead. That's a penalty. That's a knock on. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. Yeah, the play of the ball was unacceptable, but he did grab his leg. Stephen Crichton knows it too, so that is a penalty to the Sharks. Steve Price. Hang on, mate. That's a good one. Yeah, Steve Price was a great player from the back in the day, wasn't he? Yeah, played Origin for Queensland. Played for the Warriors. Played for the Bulldogs. Who was another player? He played for another team, didn't he? Braden Goddard's his first try score for the Bulldogs is Stephen Crichton. See if they score. First tackle leave the Sharkies. 10 metres out. They'll go left-hand side of Cameron McInnes. McInnes short ball to Royce Hunt. And Royce Hunt, he's had a big impact in this game so far. Second tackle, 3 metres out of the line. Blake Brayley. Oh, that's... Oh, Dogs, that was awful. That is concerning, Dogs, man. Teague Wilton try time, basically right next to the post. That was way too easy, Dogs fans. Oh, bro. Oh, no, guys. Bulldogs fans and Hutchinson watched that way too early. No, I know that's Hutcho's fault. I'm telling you, Toby Sexton is your halfback, guys. I've said this since before. I'll say it again. I'll say it in the future. And I'll say it next year. And I'll say it the year after. And I'll say it again and again. And again and again. And again and again and again and again and again. And then when I finish saying it again, I say it again. Toby Sexton is your halfback. Just ask Justin Sundo. He loves him. He loves him. Oh, not sure. He's a Roosters fan. So 4-0 with a hit to come. Teague Wilton, way too easy. Try time. Blake Brayley with a nice pass. Yeah, love Price. He had a certain style about him too. Classy. Oh, he was very good. Most heartbreaking moment in NRL history is Price getting injured in the 04 prelim and missing the grand final. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's right, just reset from this and start to win this game. Alright, so no Hines tonight, so Braden Trent will be kicking. And he will make the kick with ease. So 6-0 here, 14 minutes into the game. Sport Action says, where do both of these teams need to improve in position-wise? Dogs, spine. Simple. The whole spine is what I would argue. Reid Marnie hasn't been the same guy that he was at Parramatta. Not saying he can't get back to that, but he hasn't been. With all due respect to both Toby Saxon and Drew Hutchison, 7 is their biggest issue. 6, I don't believe Matty Burton is a 5'8", but he's the best 5'8" the club's got. And Blake Taff is like mediocre, you know, like he's decent. He's not awful, but he's not like a top. Oh, it's a huge contact hit there from Morgan Kafusi. He's not like a top fullback, you know what I'm saying? Oh, good run. Good run. Blake Brayley, he's looking good tonight. Second tackle at 30. Super coach. Eyes. Yeah. Now I'm talking. Monotalo gets his spot at the 40. I think their 2 through 5 is fantastic, the Dogs. The 2 through 5 is unreal. But their forwards are also really lackluster. Like, there's just so many issues. This is the thing, like, Dogs fans, like, they hate me because I say this, but, like, I'm sorry for telling you the truth. I'm not doing it to kind of be mean to you or because I don't like you. I'm just saying it because that's how I see it. Up it goes. Good tape by Taff, but good tape. The Reece says we're literally ball watching. Yeah, he was. And the Dogs here, second tackle, 15 minutes out from their own line. That's the thing, like, Dogs fans, for some reason, they really hate me saying my thoughts in regards to the team not being there yet. Like, I'm sorry, Dogs fans, I could still see your team coming bottom 4 this year. I could still see it. You know, I'm not saying that because I want it to happen. I'm saying that because there's still so many issues in the team. I understand they've got Crichton, and he's an unbelievable signing, but in the same sense, your 7's a worry. Your 9's still a worry. Your 6 is a worry. Your fullback's a worry. Your forwards are a worry, but your 2 through 5 is fantastic. But you're not going to win games through 2 through 5. Slapper says, might as well put Critter at fullback. Taff won't do shit. But Critter's not a great fullback himself. He's the best center in the game for me. Don't do a Latrell, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Great kick there from the Dogs, though. And the Sharkies get this ball to the 20, 25, 30. Will Candy, solid contact. Love that. First tackle. That was a great kick from Matty Burton. Critter's not a fullback. Blake Taff is the best fullback that you have. Just like Latrell Mitchell is the best fullback that the Rabbitohs have, but he's not a fullback in mine. Latrell Mitchell is a centre. Stephen Crichton is a centre. Alright, so right-hand side here, and they'll be taken down at the 45, fourth tackle the Sharkies. I think you have to get Curran in starting 13. Curran will be 13. He will be the number 13. Jameson will be the 14. Alright, so right-hand side, Braden Trindle puts that ball up into the corner. Good chase through here. It's gone backwards by Nakora, but it will be just fifth tackle turnover. That's right about that. Daniel Bates, a different club, but Petro was like that, almost like a Rolls-Royce front rower. Oh dear, Sharks. Dogs, sorry. Had more to their game than just grunt. Oh, Petro Simon was unbelievable. Where did Petro come into this conversation, though? Bulldogs fans, back 5 and second rowers are the only places to be pretty good. Yeah, back rowers. Back rowers are like they are solid, but your back rowers need to have like a good production from their hooker and their halves, which is an issue at the Dogs currently. 4 tackle here for the Dogs at the 45, I think it is. No, 6 again. Oh, yeah, they called a penalty because I think Reid Marnie was about to kick it. 15 minutes in, we're already gassed. This is the problem that I saw, Daz. This is the problem that I saw. The Sharks have had one genuine opportunity to score a try, and they scored it. You know, it's a worrying sign. And they have no Nico Hines. It's a concern. But I said all this last week. No one listened. Sam Jenkinson says, out of the 1, 6, 7, 9, I'd say the Bulldogs don't really have the 9. No, well, you'd say 9 and 6 because, like, Matty Burton does have the capabilities, potentially, and Reid Marnie has had the abilities. He's had it, but he just hasn't gone into the Bulldogs with it. And Matty Burton, for me, is not a 5. Oh, Hutcho! Hutcho on Hutchinson! Oh, no! Oh, Hutchinson, no! Oh, he did such good work too. I was so happy for him. I was so happy for Hutchinson, and then he throws the ball away. Ellis Winner says, what happened? He broke through for 30, 40 metre gain, was at the 15, and then tried to pass it and just threw it to the Sharks. Oh, it was such a good play by Hutchinson until he found a great hole, but then completely annihilated it. Oh no, Hutchinson. Ramey with the kick there. That was awful on 5th. Wow. So 20 minutes to go here in the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. It's a penalty to the Dogs. Oh, downtown penalty. This downtown penalty stuff is such nonsense, bro. Such nonsense, man. Oh, I'm so sorry, but that's an awful... It's just such an awful rule. Such an awful rule. Oh, Cooper Cronk says, I don't mind the rule. Alright, so first tackle now for the Doggy Wolf Wolf. They're 30 metres out from the line. Alright, Hutchinson, get some direction going, man. I'm actually backing him. Like, get some direction going. Blake Taft taken down here, 15 metres out. Alright, 6 again here. So Reed Marnie. Come on, Dogs. Get something going here. Bad pass there from Marnie to James Salmon. 15 metres out, first tackle. Dogs, you actually got me going for you here. Like, and this is my mum's team, the Sharks. But, like, I want you to do well. I want you to show something. Second tackle here, 8 metres out. Reed Marnie. James Salmon. Oh, Max King ran the wrong line, in my opinion. Third tackle, 5 metres out from the line. Reed Marnie. Out the back now. Salmon, Burton, Crichton. Crichton. Oh, no. 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 Not from your captain, lads. Not from your leader. You don't push that past there. That's not Adokar's fault. I don't know why they put the camera on him. It's Crichton's fault here. It's a forward. It's forward from Crichton. Imagine having to pay $50 as a Bulldogs member just to see that. Were tickets to this game $50? No way. $50? Are you serious? There's no way $50 for a pre-season doubleheader. For Belmore? Yeah, Sport Reactions, I agree with that. It does mean the outside backs will have better carries. It does, but in the same sense, the rule's kind of ridiculous. Oof. That's probably a bad play, the ball, to be fair. Second tackle here. Talakai's been strong in his runs today. $50 for membership. They want you to pay in pre-season, but not regular games. What do you mean? $50 for a membership? For a whole season membership? Or are you saying like a pre-season membership? What are you saying it was $50 for a pre-season membership? That's ridiculous. Fifth tackle at the halfway point, Jack Williams. And Braden Trindle whacks that ball up in the air. And Blake Wilson catches that. $50 for just a regular membership. You're telling me you get a whole season's worth of games for $50? Where are you sitting? The Boondocks? Oh, no games included. Okay. That's an interesting membership. Now for members, they want the members to pay $50 for pre-season tickets, but obviously you get free tickets for regular. Well, it's not free tickets for regular. You're paying for the regular, but you're paying extra for the pre-season. Like, I understand it, but $50 is a bit much. So, fourth tackle down to 45. Reed Marnie will go left-hand side to Josh Curran. So, obviously, they've put Curran into this 13 role now. Yeah, they're already making changes, and you understand it. You understand they have to. All right. Burton puts the ball up, and it will be Sonny Katoa who grabs this ball at the 5, and we'll get taken down to 5. Makar, it's a try, and the try was Teague Wilton. So Stephen Crichton comes out here. Third tackle now for the Sharks, Will Candy. comes out to the 30. And Cameron McInnes to the 40. Critter won't be back, they said. Nah, Daz, he won't. Again, like, they're only just going to play... Again, people forget this is pre-season, right? Like, you're going to see... I'm not saying you, I'm saying in general. This is pre-season, so you're going to see players come in, come out, shake it all about. You'll see some of the best... Most of the best players go off at halftime. You know, that's just kind of how it's going to work here. But it has been a good physical game. I just think the Dogs will tire themselves out. Someone says captain roll too much for him. So... Oh, Dogs. Completion rate, 58%. 92% for the Sharks, 58% for the Dogs. That's a big yikes, Doggies. So, Fitz out. Oh, Sam Hughes, good offload there to Reed Marnie. Reed Marnie to Drew Hutchison. Hutchison. Hutchinson Hospital Park. Oh, God. Oh, I can't deal with this man, lads. I can't deal with him. I can't deal with watching Drew Hutchison. I'm sorry. I don't want to sit here and be disrespectful, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm losing my mind. That was a hospital ball that ended up being a knock-on. The Sharks get the ball, and then the Sharks get a penalty. I can't. I don't get it. Please play Toby Sexton. Please put Toby Sexton on the field. Please, for the love of God. For the love of all that is mighty, Dogs. I don't know what I'm saying. Please put Toby Sexton on the field. I nearly just swore. Please. And I'm reacting like this in the pre-season. We've got 27 more games to go. Well, 24, 27 with the buys, but third tackle here with the Sharks. They're 15 metres out. This is their second genuine opportunity to try. Let's see what the Doggies' defence is made of. Without Nico Hines, the Sharks. Fourth tackle here. 7 metres out from the line. Let's see what the defence is made of. Cameron McInnes gives it off to Trindle. Trindle kicks it through. Talakai's going to score it. Drop out. Close. Drop out. Lucas says, all I can say is good luck, Doggies fans. Please just get Toby Sexton on the field. Please, please get Toby Sexton on the field. Someone's already clipped my reaction to Drew Hutchinson. Someone's already clipped my reaction to Drew Hutchinson and posted on Instagram. Alice Williams says, we want Tony. Tony Soprano? I mean Toby. Knocked back there for the Sharks, and that's a high tackle. Should be penalty. Nope. But will be Sharks ball at the 15. Alright, so right-hand side now. And the Sharkies will be 10 metres out from the line, second tackle. This is still included as their I'll go third. Third genuine opportunity at a try. Cameron McInnes, tough run, 3 metres out, third tackle. Ooh, Toby Rudolph nearly dropped that ball there. 1 metre out. We want Tony's my hashtag for this year. Yeah, well, the Sharks are, they're good. Jeez, Josh Hadakar was actually very lucky not to trip over there. Fifth tackle now. They give up to Trindle. Trindle puts that ball up in the air. That was awful. So Hutchinson grabbed that one in the end goal, but like honestly, that was an awful kick. But did he, Olivia? Like you could have caught that, Olivia. Mitchell says Drew Hutchinson is doing his best Josh Hodgson impression. Josh Hodgson was pretty good at Canberra. He was actually really good at Canberra. Joshy Hodgson. Oh, at the Eels, he did pretty awful in one game. But, like, career-wise, Josh Hodgson was still pretty solid, I'd say. Ben Hunt could have caught that one. Oh, Dogs. They've knocked the ball on second tackle, 45 metres out. Oh, my God, are they at 50%? They're going to challenge this here, the Dogs. Slapper's gifted 10 memberships. I appreciate you, Slapper. You know I appreciate you. Alright, let's go. While the Doggies are challenging this, Slapper's gifted memberships to Moody. Entertain now. Hold on, I'm just going to see if this is a strip or a knock-on. Oh, he's just lost the ball. No, he's just lost the ball. No, I don't think Wilton's... I don't... Oh, but can you see his arm, like, strip it down? Oh. Yeah, there's no intent to strip. It's the right call. So it's going to be unsuccessful there from the Dogs. It's the correct call. Teague Wilton, he had his arm in there, but there's no intent to strip. But sub with the 10 gifted memberships, we've got Moody, Entertainhouse, Vic Mars, Jamie Teasdale, JJ Gamer, Touchstar, Keeping It, Lolo, El Bay, Erica Ruth, Colin Kennedy, and Top G Wheels all gifted memberships. Entertainhouse won't be here because he's currently at Taylor Swift. A Muppet. That dog swinger, not Fox. The other one has been terrible. Blake Wilson, yeah, he's not been great today. Please slap this slapper. Kate Bish, we just had moaning in the last stream, and now you're asking slapper to slap you? Yeah, I thought that was a knock on there on the play the ball. Second tackle here, 35 metres out for the Sharks. We're entering so bad it's good territories here with this game. The Sharks aren't doing anything bad. And again, they've got excuses because they've got no Nico Irons, but... like, Dogs have just really been something else. Forward tackle here, 20 metres out even the line. Specifically Archo. 20 metres out, McInnes. Rudolph at the back now. They give it short ball to nobody. And Wilson might get away here. Wilson for the Doggies. Oh, taking another 30. Slappers is Turkey. Every time I hear Turkey slap, I think Big Brother. You know, that like situation that happened like ages ago. This was like 20 years ago. Who needs Swift when you've got Hutchison? Exactly right, Capish. 6 again here for the Dogs. And they're going to play advantage here. Chance! Oh, Cherry so close. I loved that from the Dogs, though. Chance in the arm. That's a bin. Bin. Nick bin. Get off the field, dude. Stupid. You're an idiot, bro. You're an idiot. That is the dumbest sin bin I've ever seen from Nikora. That is literally the dumbest sin bin that I have ever seen. That is the dumbest sin bin from Nikora that I have seen. For him to hold on like that is just ridiculous. The Sharks had already got their players back. Well done there from Adokar. That was a great kick through. And to pass that ball back in the inside of Bronson Cherry and then Nikora to catch him, he couldn't have made it even more obvious. You could not have made it more obvious. That was so obvious and it's a bin. So 10 minutes to go here of the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here, Dogs. You have to score now. You have to score now. Sharks aren't known for their defense. They're not known for their defense. Oh, jeez. Hughes taking another 5 minutes out. Second tackle. No Hines. Not known for their defense. You got to do... That's a sloppy play, the ball. That should have been a knock-on. That should have been a knock-on there. All right, Doggies now. 2 minutes out here from the line. Taz just take the field goal. Reed Marnie out the back. They get off to Hutchinson. Oh, Hutchinson, wrong play, bro. Forward tackle. 8 minutes out from the line. Forward tackle, Reed Marnie, right-hand side. They give it off to... I don't know who that 14 is. Oh, that's a slaughter of a hit on Blake Taff. Hutchinson is loving these hospital passes right now. Taff has just been slaughtered. Kurt Manson 14. Thank you, Bulldogs fan. But, I'm sorry, but you've got to blame Hutchinson again, man. Blake Taff is getting a hospital pass there. He's throwing the ball to him in the line where the tackle is already going to be made. 2 knock-ons have come from the fact that Drew Hutchinson has thrown hospital passes to players who are about to get absolutely slapped. 2 knock-ons have come from it. He's throwing the ball over the sideline. Get Tommy Sexton on the field. Hutchinson's having an awful game here. Dad said Hutchinson's getting jumped in the sheds for sure. Like... he's a much better player than me. He's 100 times a better player than me. A million times better player than me. I'm awful. But in this game, comparatively to other players, Drew Hutchinson has had an absolute shocker. And players are going to have it. That's a knock on there for CSC for Talakai. All right, Dogs. Another opportunity with a man advantage. Josh Curran. 5 minutes out of the line. Do you reckon anyone at the Swift concert tonight is watching PK at the same time? Yeah, maybe Hayden entertaining. House! Kick out. This is the first time I've seen him in this game, by the way. It's the first time I've seen Viliami kick out in this game. Reed Marnie. And, oh, Dogs. Drew Hutchinson will pick the ball up and they'll be at the 10 metres out, second tackle. 8.5 to go here. Reed Marnie. It's 13 on 12. Samuel Hughes. He's a bopper, man. Got to get in the starting front row. I'd have him and Max King. Samuel Hughes and Max King would be my starting front row for the Dogs. Reed Marnie at the back here to Kurt Mann. Kurt Mann! 4 tackle, Dogs. Come on. You got to do something here, Dogs. Reed Marnie. Josh Curran. Short ball. Easy try. There you go. Jacob Preston scores. Jacob Preston scores at 6:40 to kick to come. You had to score that. The Sharks gave you every opportunity under the book to score that. They had a man down. They get that Sisi Talakai was on first tackle 10 metres out. You had to score that. Jeez. I can tell you right now there's one team that I'm struggling to see get out of the bottom four this year. Sport Action says that attack looks terrible. Like, again, like, you've got to remember it's pre-season, but, like, the Dogs have been something really... They've been so ordinary today, man. And you've got to remember Nico Hines isn't playing for the Sharkies. And you've got to... Oh, man. Kick out force and error just before the big hit. Nick Freeman says this is what pre-season for. No, you're absolutely right. No, absolutely right, Nick. This is exactly what pre-season for. But there's no way you could argue against what I'm saying. I would suspect he will get the full metal jacket treatment in the change room. How much experience the Dogs have, it surely will take some time to gel properly. Like, yes, but with that being said, like, not you necessarily. You seem like a more realistic fan than other Dogs fans. But, you know, like, the Dogs win the preseason game last week against a reserve-grade Storm squad with a pretty much full-straight team minus Adokar, Crichton, and Kickow. And Dogs fans on social media thinking they've won the comp, you know what I'm saying, going to the top 8. Like, and that's just not the case right now. It's not what you should be focusing on. What you should be focusing on is getting the combinations right and putting Toby Sexton as your halfback, because Drew Hutchison is not your halfback. Drew Hutchison is not the halfback for the Dogs. Squiggle says, how good have the Dogs been playing shit to sell the game? Bro, if that's what your thoughts are of this game, you need help. Cryptic says, especially when the Dogs team is kind of full strength, not fully, but kinda. Pretty much is, but they took Crichton off, to be fair. If that's your thought process on this game, Squiggle, I'm sorry, you just don't get it, bro. Like, you just don't get it. But 6-6 here, with 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. What is Toby Sexton's fan club's name? The Sex Club? Get around the Sex Club. Hutcho must have Sharks 13 plus. I don't know, man. You can see the Sharks are lacking in regards to their attack because they don't have Nico. I think Doggies fans just love to beat the Storm. We need some sex. You need some sex, Nick. You need some sex. Titans got some sex before. Doggies need some sex now. And when Titans had a bit of the sex... Oh, that's a strip. It's 1-on-1 strip. It's fine. Sharks hit the ball at 30. Christian says, Dogs shouldn't be too proud of this so far. They've been kind of poor. Kinda? Tommy Hazelton, Alex Caruso gets the ball to the 23. So first tackle here for the Sharkies. Yeah, Dogs have Connor Tracy, Sam. 5.5 to go. 6. Again here, Dogs, you're up 13-12 here in men. You can't concede. I'm not reading that comment out. All right, Teague Wilton. He'll be 5 metres out from the line. He's still pushing. Second tackle. Dogs, you can't concede here. Cameron McInnes off to Braden Trindle. Trindle off to Thomas Hazelton. Hazelton, he'll be 8 metres out from the line. Third tackle. No direction, man. Daniel Atkinson and Braden Trindle need to get some more direction in these halves. McInnes, 10 metres out. He'll give it off to Trindle. Trindle, short ball, Talakai. Talakai at the back into Trindle. Trindle... I think this is a knock. I think this is off Sharkies. They're trying to say it's off Dogs, but I'm pretty certain it's off Sharkies. So good defense there from the Doggies, but then again, they're up a man, so they should have good defense. Clip your sex can't, Blaze. May as well, mate. Ooh. No, I don't think he touched that. I don't think Wilson touches this. Oh, he did? He did actually touch that, but they didn't have a challenge. Blake Wilson actually slightly touched that, but they don't have a challenge, so they couldn't challenge it. Alright, so the Doggies. 15 minutes out from their own line. Cryptic says, hot take, out of all the signings Doggies have made this year, I reckon Curran will stand the most in terms of impact. If he gets the starting 13, yes. If he gets the starting 13, I absolutely agree. So third tackle over the Dogs. They're 25 out from their own line. And Sam Hughes, he'll get taken down to the 30. Nakora has about 1 or 2 minutes to go, I reckon. Or maybe 2 or 3, sorry, of his bid. Max Watson says, Yo, Blaze, have you got a ladder and grand final win prediction video coming out? Yeah, Monday at 5 p.m. Queensland time. Have your notification bell on. So Matty Burton puts that bottom in the air. And that ball, there wasn't a good kick there. Oh, Katoa, that was a terrifying fake pass. That was wild. Nick Friedman says, so what are you making out of the Sharks if it's 6-all and the Dogs have been terrible? What I'm making out of the Sharks is that they've been bang on average, but I will say that they do have an excuse that they don't have their primo player in Nico Hines, who is their guy that they really have built around, right? That is their halfback. That's the guy that won the Dally M halfback of the year the other year. He's the guy that all the attack goes through, right? So overall, the Sharks haven't been fantastic in this game at all. The Dogs have been awful. The Sharks have been pretty damn well average, but they haven't been as bad as the Doggies. So yeah, look, the Dogs are in this game, absolutely. The Sharks have an excuse in this game, whilst the Dogs don't, is what I would say. But again, the second half, this first half is what the first teams are. The second half, you'll just see youth and development players get brought on. CJ says, you'd be crazy to sign a player like Curran's not playing the starting 13. I would agree. Addo Carr gets the ball to the 40. Which team would you say has more potential? Off this game alone, Sharks, but like off player names. Off player names, it still is the Sharks. They've got Ronaldo Mulatalo, they've got Sione Katoa, they've got Jesse Ramey and Siosifa Talakai, Will Candy, Nico Hines, or Blake Taff. Sherry taking that at the 38. You know, the forwards are a bit weaker, but I guess they're very similar. The Dogs and the Sharks have very similar team outlays. Oh, I'd leave that bounce. I'd let that bounce. Yep. And yeah, wow, that was a dangerous leave there from Candy, but it will be a 7-tackle set from the 20. I would say the Dogs and Sharks have put their teams together very similarly. They're very strong in the back line, but the forward lines are a little bit how you're going. I would say the forward line for the Sharks is definitely better than the Dogs, and that's the difference. But you know, the Sharkies don't have it's pretty much 80% and 90% fall here for the Sharks, whilst the Dogs is pretty much 100% fall here. And that's the issue. So they're very similar teams. I just think the Sharks have a lot of the edges. So I would say the Sharks answer your question. But I don't understand why people might argue the other side, but I can't get past your spine. I can't get past your forwards. Hazelton's been so good. 33 metres out here. Niggler is back on, by the way. Trindle, Wilcandy taking out at 30. Lucky it wasn't a high tackle there from Hutchinson. Talakai. He'll get this ball to the 20. He'll be 18 metres out. 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Short side. Oh! Jeez. That's a good tackle from 16 for the Dogs. Who's 16 for the Dogs? That was a good tackle there. Josh Curran. Josh Curran's had a solid game. That was a good tackle from Curran. Otherwise, Teague will score a double. Nick says, I'm a 40-year Doggies fan, mate, and I appreciate your honesty. Well, I do my best, man. Like, I know that people find me polarising, right? I know that people don't necessarily like sometimes the way that I put it across, but at the end of the day, like, I actually don't have anything against the Dogs. I have things against the fans that at the game sometimes, but, like, I don't have anything against the Dogs. And I just kind of say what my thoughts are, you know, and I just try to kind of portray it in a way that people understand. And that's not me saying that I'm right, but that's just my perspective on it, comparatively. And that's what I say to you guys. Always take the perspective that I say, take your own perspective, and then kind of try and find a middle ground. Because it's not necessarily that people are wrong. It's just that people have different ideas and perspectives and all that sort of stuff, right? So, yeah, I do my best, man. But at the end of the day, like, not everyone's going to agree with you. But it's half-time here. It is half-time, 6-6. Obviously, Cronulla had a man down for 10 minutes. Drew Hutchison's not having his best game. Love for the Sharkies. Team has been quite solid. I would say that Talakai's been really, really good. I would say Royce Hunt's been solid. Who else would I be looking at? Hazelton's been fantastic off the bench. For the Dogs, I would say that Josh Curran's been brilliant. And Matt Burton's kicking game's been quite good. That's about it. Sam Hughes has been quite solid, but nothing spectacular. But Josh Curran and Matt Burton are probably the standouts. But Matt Burton hasn't done anything attacking-wise. It's just his long kicking game or his high kicking game that has been quite solid. But I also wouldn't go as far to say that he's been good. I'd just say that part of his game has been quite solid. But look, it was a fun half. It was a fun half, and that's what you want from preseason, man. You want to see something that you still can get behind and enjoy, regardless of it not actually meaning anything. Ellis Williams says, what a time to be Australian right now. Taylor Swift tonight, Elimination Chamber tomorrow. Everything is legit on our doorstep. Yeah. Libby said, so good. I would have thought Tracy would get a run the preseason, poor fella. Yeah. The thing is, though, with Tracy is that you would expect that the centres will be Stephen Crichton and Jacob Carraz, with the wingers being Addo-Carr and Blake Wilson. Unless you put Carraz to the wing and Bronson Cherry stays in the centres, Connor Tracy just can't really fit in this team right now. He's a solid player, but where do you put him? I just don't see it. And fullback is Blake Taff, unless you put Tracy there, but I don't think that Tracy really kind of gets the juices flowing in that fullback department. So I don't know. Yeah, Tracy is a solid enough player, but no, I don't know. Who do you have winning in Vegas? We'll do our predictions on Tuesday. You'll see our pre-season prediction, our round 1 predictions. But it is halftime, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. This has been a fun game to watch, to be fair. Slapper, truth be told, I actually think she'd mid. Who? Get the Swifties out of here. Why are we talking about Swift? What's this? We're watching rugby league. We're not watching the NFL. Why does Swift find a way into every conversation? Why? This is... fun fact for you people, it's not that people dislike... I think Taylor Swift actually has some decent music at times. But it's the media shoving down your throats. And comments in my stream talking about Swift too that makes you annoyed. Sam Jenkins says, man, I thought Titans vs Dragons was next weekend. Nah, 2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks. We've got the Vegas games next Sunday. The Vegas games next Sunday. Bulldogs fans, just don't know why we signed like 8 outside backs that are first team quality and only 1 decent front rower. I'd say fringe first team quality. I'd say fringe. Dana says she went to a zoo. Thank you, mate. Thank you, champion. Crippy says, if Swift had a dated guy from the NRL, which player would it be? Oh, for God's sake, guys. Can we please get off this conversation? Oh, my God. Tolga says, hope they get some torrential rain tonight at the concert. That would be funny, man. That would be so funny. But you know what? I've been to festivals where it's been pouring down rain. Like at Doomben Racecourse, for anyone who knows, in Brisbane. I went to a Future Festival when I was probably like 19. And it was torrential rain, and it was all muddy, and it was the most fun time ever. But then again, that is a different audience to Swift. Sam Jenkins says, the Titans the only team not to make any postseason signings. Was Harley Smith-Shields not postseason? I feel like Harley Smith-Shields was postseason, wasn't he? Livy says she went to Sydney Zoo and not Taranga. A big drama, apparently. Really? I hope there. She probably saw his mini... Oh, my God. Big Puppy and Swifty. Oh, my God. Big Puppy and Swifty. We could have bought a quality prop if we didn't spend useless money like Hutcho, Tracy, and Turpin. Turpin is not useless money. That's good depth for the hooker department. Tracy is effectively useless right now, besides depth. It's a weird one, and Hutchinson isn't for me at all. Sam says, yeah, true, forgot about him even though I watched AJ interview him. Oh, at the game, did he? Crippy says, I'd say Sam Cassiano and Swifty mad combo. He would put her in his pocket to hide from the paparazzi. Get around Sammy Cassiano. What a player. What a player. Oh, man. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow we're going to be streaming live for 4 games. It's an exciting day, the last 2 games. We've got Storm Knights from Churchill Park in Lautoka, Fiji at 12:45 p.m. I'll start at 12:30. Then we have Warriors Dolphins at 2:45. Manly Broncos, can't wait. And then Dragons Tigers at 7. At least on Sunday is a good day, though. We have the World Club Challenge between Wigan and Penrith at 6 a.m. This is Queensland time, by the way. And then we have the Raiders Cowboys at 2 p.m. and my Titans taking on the Eels at 4 p.m. So I'm going to ask and see if Antonio wants to come on Sunday, but I doubt he will. Mitchell says, did you hear that Taylor Swift is a Titans supporter? Good. There you go. So now, not only do we have Margot Robbie, but we also have Taylor Swift. They've been that easy. I stream every game. Of course, I'm streaming the WCC. Cryptic says, I'm pretty sure the biggest Titans fan Blaze would have heard that. Oh, Taylor Swift. We'll sort out a power couple. Two big Titans fans. Reece 77 is the last game is going to be a shocker. Reece 77, the last 2 games will be a shocker. Because not only is the final game the Dragons Tigers, but the second last game is Manly Broncos. And both of those teams are in Vegas. So as we saw with the Roosters Rabbitohs game today, that is complete depth players. Complete. Chihuahua boy is too busy playing Fortnite. More than likely. More than likely. Bulldogs fans, I heard Margot Robbie was a Bulldogs fan. Says so on Wikipedia. No, that was a joke that Roasty made. She actually is a Gold Coast Titans fan, mate. This is actually said on Wikipedia, though. Someone's gone in and edited that based off of Roasty. Someone has gone in and edited that based off of a Roasty meme. Let's have a look. Where do I find it? I bet it's not here. I bet it's been removed because she's not. Personal life. New York Range. She supports the New York Range. Yeah, no. It does not have that. See, despite significant media attention, Robbie rarely discussed the personal life. During that period, she became an avid ice hockey fan. She supports the Rangers and previously played right wing in an amateur ice hockey league. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's got nothing to do here in regards to rugby league at all. Nothing. If Robbie was a Doggies fan, she would never be in Hollywood. This team's a curse. Oh, no. Oh, no. Margot Robbie's from the Gold Coast, mate. She's from 5 minutes from where I'm right now. On Bulldogs Wikipedia, it says she's a notable supporter. Well, Bulldogs Wikipedia is full of shit, if that's the case. Bulldogs Wikipedia is completely and utterly full of it then. Lucas says, what are we talking about now? Oh God, we're talking about Margot Robbie. She's from the Gold Coast and is low-key a Titans fan, but she also doesn't really care about rugby league. But Dogs fans took a meme that Roasty made and are now speaking it as fact. It's hilarious. Like, Roast made that meme. Like... No, I'm gonna delete that comment from Cryptic. I'm gonna remove that comment from Cryptic because it is very debatable. Database says that's the wiki that says Canterbury Panthers. Oh, is it? By the way, guys, if you are just tuning in, it's half time right now, so that's why we're just talking about whatever. Oh my god. Oh golly gosh, go the Bulldogs, Revan says. Yeah, it's not been a great one by the old doggies, but, you know, they're still kicking. Wasn't she born in Dalby, of all places? I think so. And then she went to Somerset here on the Gold Coast. And then I think she moved to Melbourne to do Home and Away. Because Home and Away was filmed in Melbourne, wasn't it? I think so. And then she went to New York, as it said. I was never a Home and Away dude, though. My mum always watched Neighbours. We're kicking but not passing. No, Drew Hutchison is passing, Daz. Not to his own team, but either to the fans or the Sharks. Technically passing, though. Whereas some people says, do you think Drew Hutchison and Toby Sexton should be half and 5'8"? I don't think Drew Hutchison should be anywhere near a football field. Anywhere near. I think Toby Sexton should be the 7. Sam Jenkins says, I forgot to tell you last weekend, Dolphins fans still don't like Milford. They won't ever going to start yelling out to put him on, they need him. Dolphins fans, I heard some pretty bad reports about from the club, so I'm not a big fan of Dolphins fans right now. Zach Hewitt says, game suits the Belmore vibe. Simon says, Reid has been all... Yeah, Reid Marnie's not been good. He's not been great today. Whereas people says, ouch. Well, it is what it is. Have you watched the game? Where are some people? Are you watching the same game as me? Are you watching the same game as me? There's no way you have a high positive opinion about Drew Hutchison after the first half. I don't think Milford's still signed with the club. Oh, he would be. Yeah, Milford's probably still there, kicking around. If you're watching this game, whereas people, how are you surprised in my comment? Again, he's a million times better than I am as a player. He does look cooked. Bro, he passed a ball to the Sharks. He passed a ball over the sideline. He passed a hospital pass where they knocked it on. He then passed again for a hospital pass where they knocked it on. He made a break through the line to run for 40 metres on the second tackle and then passed it to the Sharks. That's 5 errors just off the top of my head from Drew Hutchison. That's 5 errors off the top of my head. Every Dolphins game, I'm on the sidelines begging to put him on. Yeah, well, it's always Milford's fault. Matthew Bryce, how do you think the Dogs are doing? Not great, mate. Not great. But at least it's still 6-6, but not great. You need to bring on Toby Sexton, man. Redmond says, excited to see Bailey Hayward and Joash Papali'i the second half. Yeah, but Joash Papali'i was great last week. I loved him. Him and Tobes did really well together. Not too sure about Bailey Hayward, but Joash Papali'i last week was really solid to watch. Same sound, I just start screaming MILF, but I'm attracting every mum but Milford himself. So you've just spelt mum with an O, so you're American, Cryptic. Whereas the people says he has tomato head, but is that outside stress? I don't even know what that means. But Cryptic has just outed himself as an American or a Canadian. It's just outed himself. It'll be early morning over there, I know. Super early in the morning, actually. Like 6 a.m., 5 a.m. or something like that, Cryptic. I really rate Beyond Diado. Can't see him this half. I think he's okay. Yeah, I don't think he's bad. Hasn't really had his opportunity. But I think he's getting on in age now. We did the team maker with him. Bailey, I think he's like 26 or something. Oh, no, he's only 22. I must be thinking about somebody else. No, he's only 22. He's got about 2 years, I'd say. 2 years to really prove it. Cousin from Marylands. Well, then why'd you say mum with an O? Marylands? Why you say mum with an O, Muppet? You said mum and spelled it like an American. Because I'm from Marylands. You spelled it like American. Maryland sounds like Massachusetts. Slapper, gifted 10 BKR Sport memberships. I appreciate you, Slapper. You know it. Love your work, brother. Oh, no. Slapper, no. Slapper, no. Slapper, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I screwed up again. Oh, not Legion Dano. Kieran 3289, Scott Martin, Joseph Plays, Sports Nut, no way, bruv. AK12, Sizorn, Nathan Ward, Shady, and oh, man. So disappointed in you, Slubber. Lad, we appreciate your memberships, but to give a membership to Legion Dano, that's a problem. That's a really big problem, that. That's a really big problem. But alright, 6-6 here. Second half is about to start. Yeah, maybe from Maryland. Exactly right, Bulldogs fan. Exactly right. Have a word to yourself, Slubber. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. So 6-6, but the second half is about to start. Hit that thumbs up, people. Hit it right now. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. And do not forget, we will be here live for every single game tomorrow. I shall uppercut myself. So the doggies, Pawasa Fama silly. Gets a good strong run, but he gets smacked down at 15. Elsewhere says, like Puss and Boots once said, I laugh in the face of Bulldogs fans saying it's their year. So second tackle now at the 20. Is Legion Dano the Dan I know? Yes, Sam, that is exactly the Dan you know. Legion Dano is Mr. Daniel, who I have the unfortunate grace of sitting next to at every Titans game. So they'll be taken down to the 40. We have 3 big no-nos. Big no-nos in regards to memberships being given to the channel. 1, Legion Dano. 2 is Chihuahua Boy. And 3 is Callum, Sunscreen Boy. You never want to see either Callum Murphy, Legion Dano, or Ant-Man. Oh, yeah, I sent that message ages ago. It'll happen. Like, I'm not concerned whatsoever. I've given memberships to all, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think you have, Slava. I think you probably have. You've probably gifted memberships to all 25,000 members at one point. Alright, so no, because AJ's always a member, Sam, so... To be fair, I think Antonio is too. Right-hand side, Daniel Atkinson will put that ball up into the air. Good chase here from... Oh, knock on by the doggies. Knock on. Abraha says Bulldogs vs Titans 2024 Grand Final. Mate, I hope so, but I hate to break your heart. Like, I hate that the Titans will be the ones to break your heart. And also, I don't know if I'll survive that game because I'll be, like, annihilated at that. Oh, man, I won't even remember my name. You know what? We win that Grand Final. Take me out, man. Just take me out. I'm done. I've completed life. We win a Grand Final. I don't care what happens post-game, man. No, I don't care what happens. Take me out. Zach Hewitt says, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He will need a BKR membership to get over. United's 5-0 thumping. Fulham will shout to them. Go Fulham. Is it at Craven Cottage? Only Grand Final Bulldogs will be winning is potentially the one in Melbourne. Alright, Sharks here. Trindle, short ball to Talakai. He'll be 8 minutes out from the line. It's been 2.5 minutes, dogs. Don't give it up. Right-hand side off to Jack Williams. Jack Williams will be 4 meters out here from the line. Out the back to Trindle. Trindle here to Oregon Kafusi. Reid Marnie round to the line. Hey, that's Reid Marnie's fault. Oh, wow. They didn't score. Well done there. But that was Reid Marnie's fault. That was even close. We'll try. Good defense from everybody else except for Reid Marnie. Left-hand side off to Oregon Kafusi again. And he's going to be 1 meter out here. 2 meters out here from the line. Fourth tackle. And Trindle. Oh, this is a bit weird attack. Oh, jeez, that's an awful attack from the Sharks. They need Nico Hines so badly, man. They need Nico Hines very badly. Daniel Atkinson puts that ball up in the air. Molatalo! Oh, Blake Wilson, well done. Great catch there by Blake Wilson. You really hate talking about rugby league, Zach, don't you? He does. Cryptic says, Doggies fans should be a grand final. It's just opening up more acai stores across Sydney. I learned how to say acai at the charity match. We're not going to talk about Ellis Williams, so it's going to be Dogs now get this ball to 25. Actually, you know what? For saying salty, I'm going to time you out for 5 minutes. For saying salty, I'm going to time you out for 5 minutes. There you go. There's salty for you. Fifth tackle now at the 30. Slaver says, Dogs really don't have any big boppers. Hey, compared to Sharks at least. No, that's the problem that they have this year. That's the problem that they have. Oh, it's a good kick there from the Doggies, but Will Kennedy will grab it, and he will bring it back out of the left-hand side. He cuts back, and he'll be at the 40 or so. And it'll be CSI Talakai. I'll get this ball to the 42. But basically good. Gentleman says, I can't wait to see this other Premiership Bulldogs lose by 169 points to the real AFL Premiers. The Suns next month with me in attendance. The Suns have never lost a game. I've seen many times the Suns lose games. I don't know if I've ever seen the Suns win a game. Right. But I live on the coast, Daz. It's actually a good point. Have I ever been to Metricon, the Heritage Bank Stadium, and seen the Suns win live? I don't know. I just dead set don't know. Oh, Blake Taff, lucky it's gone backwards. Oh, I disagree. I disagree here. I don't think the referee should have called this. I think they should have been knocked backwards. I think that went backwards. Let's have a look here. Oh, no, the right hand kind of touches it last. If his right hand didn't have a bit of a swipe at it, that would have been knocked back. But his right hand does connect it to go forward. Yeah, that reminded me a lot of Ben Hunt. Got any interest in the A-League? Yeah, I like I'm a Brisbane Roar fan, mate, but I fell off with the A-League, with the FFA, and then the APL. I was getting back into it, and then the APL screwed up again. All right, 34 minutes to go of the game here. Sharkies will be 9 minutes out from the line. This is the Dogs' fullback for the year. That is the Dogs' fullback for the year. Jack Williams. He'll get this ball 4 metres out from the line. Second tackle. It happens apparently my bandwagon has became a fan after they won. They won one game, did they? Royce Hunt. He's not held up over the lines. It'll be third tackle here, 2 metres out. Oh, jeez, knock on. Good defense, doggies. Sam Jenkins said, yeah, this is definitely child footy. This year has been like the first year in ages I can actually enjoy the A-League. Yeah. Actually, wasn't even the dog. I thought it was defense from the Dogs. You just lost the ball. And says, hi, Blaze. How are you, my fellow City fan? Going all right, mate. Ready to rock and roll for the rugby league season and ready to rock and roll as City chase down this title lead once again. We're always going to chase it down, son. Tackle in opposition 20. 27 for the Sharks, 16 for the Dogs. What that tells me is that the Sharks need Nico Hines. And the Dogs need. Max Watson says, have you been watching or are you going to watch the Panthers Undisputed doco on 9 now? Been a good watch so far. Yeah, I might give it a crack, but I'm quite busy, man. But, like, I might give it a crack. If I can, then I will. And not necessarily priority, though, but in the same sense, I'm sure it would be pretty solid to watch. So, 4 tackling with the Doggies at the 35. I am ready for the new season, son. Don't you worry. Drew Hutchison. Oh, that's another hospital part. Oh, no. Preston grabbed at his right ankle here. I think he's alright, though. Yeah, no, I think he's okay. But that Panther doco's kind of like struggle to street. Oh, it'd be solid. End up winning. Just like that Manchester City doco from the other year. But the thing with that Man City doco was that they did it in that kind of the worst year. Oh, that should be 6 again here for the Sharks. Oh, well, they're not going to call it. Sharks, they're going for 40-20 here from Trindle. Oh, Taff! It's definitely going to be a 40-20 now. Blade Taff's not having a good game. Taff is having a Barry Crocker, Freddie Flack, you're right. Taff's not having a good one. And I think that was going out in the full. I thought that was going out in the full. I can understand why Blade Taff didn't want to risk it, though. But it would be really tough for Blade Taff right now to get over this confidence hit. But I think that ball was going over on the full. So Sharkies here, they're 10 metres out from the line. They get up to Teague Wilton. Teague Wilton will be 5 metres out. Alki says, Tuff's having a bad game. There's not much he can do. That was a great kick. I agree, Alki, but I also think it was going out in the full. But with that being said, I do think it was the right play to try and hit it back in because it was not easy to tell. You know, all that's going to be a penalty. Can you imagine they go for the 2 here? But no, it's a penalty for the Sharkies. 30 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Oh, that's definitely a high tackle. Ooh, Burton, you're lucky to stay on the field here, mate. He's actually lucky to stay on the field here. He's going to be lucky to stay on the field here, lads. I'm telling you, Matty Burton will be lucky to stay on the field. They might call this a bin. I think the only thing that might protect Burton is that Atkinson actually kind of blocked it. If Atkinson didn't have the ability to kind of block it, it's definitely a bin. But I think that because Atkinson blocks it, it lessens the impact, which provides, see what I mean? Like he puts his hand up, and because of that, it kind of goes into the arm and then into his head. Definitely a penalty for a high tackle. But he's just lucky that Atkinson put his arm up. Because I think that protected a lot of the hit. Yeah, in an NRL game, you're going for the 2. In a preseason game, if you go for the 2 here, everyone should laugh in their face. Alright, so Jaden Burrell's come on now. So the Sharkies are starting to put their depth on now. So 29 minutes to go here. Yeah, of the game. Cooper Kong saying there's too much side-to-side movement kind of deal. Absolutely spot on. But again, that's because they don't have a leader directing half in Nico Hines. Alright, 10 metres out here from the line of the Sharks. They've got no attack because there's no Nico. Braden Trindle. But again, I'm not going to take away credit from the Dogs' defense because they've been solid enough. But with that being said, the Sharks would be doing way better if they had Nico Hines in this team. So 4 metres out even the line, third tackle. They play Wigan Penrith on Sunday. Oh, Saturday for you. There'll be 4 tackle now for the Sharkies. 20 metres out here from the line. They've just got nothing in attack. Jaden Beryl, not bad run. 10 metres out. And off to Trindle. Hutchinson lost it backwards. It's fine. It's fine. At least it's a close game. Keeps us interested as the neutral. Well, the attack in this game is clunky. Well, that's what you're going to get in preseason, Alki. Like, you're never going to get unbelievable attack in a preseason game, you know? And penalty. Debatable penalty, but they'll call it a penalty. They did need that penalty, the Dogs, though. They did really need it. They did really need it. So 28 minutes to go here of the game. But yeah, the attack has been so clunky, man. "35 metres out from the run line." My brain just like clocked off. I feel like I can hear like knocking. Someone knocking? I don't know what that was. Second tackle now for the Dogs. So to 45. Surely Sexton with 20 minutes to go. Surely Sexton needs to come on now, dude. I don't even know why he's on in the second half. Why is Sexton not on though? No, that's the pizza guy knocking. Mate, slap, I'm feeling supreme. Feeling something. Or a pepperoni. Blake Taff, right hand side. Oh, he nearly got away there. 4 tackle. 4 tackle. Drew Hutchinson, left hand side to Reid Marnie. Reid Marnie at the back now. Kurt Mann. And he'll be 28 metres out from the line. Can anybody else hear like a knocking? Matt Burton. Not a great kick there, but he got hit as he did it. And Reid Marnie kicks it through, ends up being okay. Will Kenny, you need to grab the ball. Ended up being alright. Forgot to message James. No. Oh, he's lost the ball there. He's lost the ball. So that will be Doggy's ball here, 15 metres out of the line. Bring Toby Sexton on, please, Dogs. Please. Please bring Toby Sexton on. There's nothing wrong with the shot. There's a good hit there from T. Wilton. But Ronaldo Mulitalo has still got that error in his game, man. He's still got that error in his game. Big chance for the Dogs. Yeah, they need to do something with it. "26 minutes to go. Dogs, score, please." It's a timer, mate. Get with the grip, Sam. Get with the grip. Not get with the time. Get with the grip. So Preston and Reid Marnie. Who's the starting back line with the Dogs in round 1, Blaze? My thoughts would be 1, should be Blake Taff. 2, oh, 1 second here. Left-hand side here for the Dogs. I'll reply to this in a second. Appreciate you, Shish, for the $15 donation. Not going to read out the comment, but I appreciate you for your $15 donation. Second tackle here for the Dogs. Don't give that guy any kind of acknowledgement whatsoever. That guy, don't even bother with him. So third tackle, but I appreciate you for your donation, Shish. So Jacob Preston, he's going to be 5 metres out from the line. 4 tackle. Here come the dogger woof woof. Preston to Reid Marnie. Reid Marnie gives it back to Blake Taff. Taff gives it out the back here to Hutchinson. Hutchinson here to Burton. Burton in the left hand side to Adam Carr. So close. 5 metres out from the line. 5th tackle. Try and see the reflection in my eyes, Omar. Matt Burton. Now, you are very well aware it's illegal to show you the game footage. And, Sharky's ball. Sharks are away. The Sharks are away. He's at the 20. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. Oh, taken down. He wasn't fast enough there. The number 24, I think that is for the Sharkies. Oh, that was a huge turn of events though, and the Sharks broke away. And here come the Sharks now. Second tackle, 38 metres out of the Doggies line. This game's been awful attacking-wise, but there's also been some big moments. That was Nivai Peru who made the run, by the way. Sharkies now, third tackle, 27 metres out here from the line. Here we go. Yeah, bang on door, not seat. Okay. Right side. Too fair. He deserves the slander you guys give him, to be fair. So, fourth tackle here, 24 metres out here from the line. Jaden Brell gives it out to Nivaparu. You do great, target. Off to Trindle. Trindle himself. It's fit tackle, dude. And don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, man. It's fit tackle. See what I mean? Like, the attack from both teams has been awful. Sam says, I mean, Tony Francis is all good. Yeah, get around Tony Francis. $7 an hour at Macca's by the end of your 8-hour shift. You should have $30 for KO. So doggies now. So Stephen Crichton's going to come back on, really? All right. They're bringing Stephen Crichton back out onto the field here for the Dogga Wolf. There we go. Yeah, we're still waiting for our first points in the second half. Just jump the Belmore fence around the back. You'll be sweet. Is that actually possible? Is that a thing? It probably wouldn't surprise me. Third tackle now for the Dogs. They're still inside their own 30. Max King crunched down to 35. Could have got the offload nearly. Is that the Peru who played for the Indigenous boys? Didn't Nivai Peru play for the Indigenous? I swear Nivai played last week. I swear he played last week for the Sharks against the Knights. I could be wrong. Sione Katoa now gets this ball out to the 20. But if there was a Peru for the Indigenous team, then for the Indigenous vs Māori game, then the answer would be yes. But I just didn't know. Third tackle now for the Sharks at the 35. I can't think of another Peru. Trindle going for a 40-20 here. 40-20? Nah, not even close to hard enough. Sharks line is in tatters, man. Sharks line is in tatters. Blade Taff will get this ball back to the 33. Matt Burton off to Bronson Cherry. And Cherry taking down at the 40. Now it's Hilheba Peru. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Raiders. Reed Money comes off the field. Probably the best thing for the Dogs right now. He's not had a good game. Third tackle here for the Dogs at the 45. Sharks still rattled from Fletcher Sharp. Okay, Ryan Pappenhausen. He was good last week, Daz. He was. Fletcher Sharp was dead set good for the Knights. He's probably one of their better players. And they had a good performance overall. Hutchinson at the back now to Taff. Taff at the back to Burton. Burton! Oh, it's one of the best runs I've seen him do his entire Dogs career. That was a really nice run there. So Hutchinson, that was the most 580 thing that I've seen Burton ever do. And that's knocked back there from the Dogs. And oh, who was that who just faked that? That was so funny. Number 20. That was very funny. Number 20 for the Sharkies. Comedian. Kyle Lero. He faked running for the ball and then just that was hilarious. Honestly, slightly concerning signs from the Sharkies. Not really, because they don't have Nico Hines. It just shows they're very much a one-man team. So I guess that is a slightly concerning sign, but we all kind of knew that too. But yeah, overall, there is definite concerning signs for the Sharks, and there's massive concerning signs for the Dogs. But there is definitely still signs for the Sharks. But I just want to see Nico Hines come back to the team to see how much it does impact overall. But yes, it has not been a great performance by either team here today. 20 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Appreciate your shish for the $15 donations. Let's get ready for the longest 20 minutes of our lives. I've actually enjoyed watching this preseason game, to be honest with you. I appreciate you for your donation, by the way, shish. But I've actually enjoyed watching this game, to be completely honest with you. Oregon Kafusi lost the ball. But there is a lot of mistakes here. Alright, first save with the Dogs at the 30. And there we go. Bring on coughs. Second tackle for the Dogs at the 40. Josh had a car. Hadn't done much today. Ellis Williams says, let's go Tony! Tony Francis. Third tackle here at the halfway point. We all love Tony. Drew Hutchinson gives it big 19. Damn, he's a bopper, man. Who's a 19 of the Dogs? That's Kitione Kautonga. Fifth tackle now for the Doggies. 25 metres out. Drew Hutchinson with the ball. Blake Taff. Matt Burton. Bronson Cherry. Good defense, Sharkies. Good defense, Sharkies. Wasn't too bad, though. FYI, guys, if this game ends in a draw, there's no extra time. Is that 50 Cent, number 19? What? So, second tackle in with the Sharks at 25 metres out. Logan Ballsack says, weird thought, but we should have kept Franklin Pele at the Bulldogs. He could have made the size we need. Nah, he was a bit too lazy, to be fair. That's a lost ball there from the Sharks. Clayton says, thought the Bulldogs were going to flog him. That doesn't make sense. No one in the world thought the Bulldogs were going to flog anybody in this game. What are you talking about? Where was... In what world were the Bulldogs predicted to flog the Sharks in this game? I know the Sharkies are without Nico Hines, but that doesn't constitute a Sharks flogging of their team. No extra time. They've done well here. We don't want it. So 18 minutes to go here in the game. Don't forget, we'll be here for 4 games tomorrow, guys. Alright, Dogs, you've got such a prime opportunity. Such a prime opportunity to score here. At least we get to see Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso is out there. He's rocking and rolling. Max King, 22 metres out here from the line. Yeah, I'm keen to see Weaver Tanner this weekend, how they go. So good we saw that podcast with the He Doesn't Miss. Yeah, the old Gussie Gill talking. He's been watching my vlogs. Blake Taff. Third tackle, Blake Taff. It's third tackle, Blake Taff. It's third tackle. It's third tackle, dude. Why are you kicking it? I get it's preseason, but no. Come on, man. Molotalo. That's great, Rabbi Molotalo. That's a great work there to Kyle Ero. All set up by Ronaldo Molotalo. Got off to Kyle Ero. Alki says, God, what is Taff doing? He's had an awful game. Thanks, Helen. What is Taff doing? Yeah, no, it's not been great. Thanks, Helen. So, right inside, Braden Trindle going for another 40-20. And if he gets the distance, he's got plenty of open space. There's actually a chaser here with the Sharkies. Addo Carr picks it up and he'll get taken to 5. Doesn't matter that doesn't go out of the sideline. That's a fantastic kick by Braden Trindle. And they've been trying to do this the entirety of the game. Rabin says, take Taff off for Papali'i. Yeah, because where is Blake Taff there? He's the fullback. Why was there no fullback back there? So well done there by Trindle, but I just don't understand where Blake Taff was just then. All right, Toby Sexton's on the field now. All right, now we're talking. Get around here, Tobes. Come on, Tobes. Have a good one. Bulldogs fans because he did the stupid kick. Doesn't matter, get back in position. Sexy Sexton on the field, baby. Should have come on about 64 minutes ago. He should have come on about 64 minutes ago. There he is. There's Tobes. Not a great kick, though, but, you know, next time, Tobes. Next time. Downtown penalty coming up. If you take the 2 here, Sharks, I'm turning the stream off. If you take the 2 here in a preseason game, I'm turning the stream off. I will turn the stream off. If you take the 2 in a preseason game, Cronulla, I'm turning the stream off and I'm going to bed. Okay, they didn't. Thank God. We lived to find another day. All right, 15.5 minutes to go here in the game. Sharkies, they're 15 metres out from the line. Toby Rudolph, it's going to be second tackle, 10 metres out. What can the Sharkies do? Cameron McInnes gives it off here. And Nivai Peru, 15 metres out. If he turns this game around, I will be an official member of the Sex Club. We all love the Sex Club, mate. Oof. Kate Dykes taken down 8 metres out from the line. Third tackle. Oh, that's a bad play, the ball. Yep. Dogs ball, 8 metres out from their own line. Why couldn't Sexton come after the half show pass? Sexton should have been on since before the game started. That's just unfortunately tiredness, but in the same sense, he only just came on the field, so I don't understand how he's done that, but that looked like he was tired, but that was like his first time. Go for the golden point, champ. Reset. There is no extra time. There is no extra time. So Sharks 30 from 39 completions. Dogs 23 from... Did I just say 20? No, I don't know. 23 from 35? I don't know. But 66% completion rate, not good. How hard is it to place a ball down and roll it on your foot? It's a great question, Daz, especially when you've just come onto the field. Andrew says, 6-6 low scoring has been a tough watch. I'm hoping to be able to follow it a bit more this season. Let's go Titans. Lovely work, man. Titans have got a good season coming up on a Desi. I was with Desi today, mate. He's a lunatic. I love him. He's a lunatic, and I absolutely love that guy. Yeah, this is pre-season, man. So you're going to see, slugfest like this. This is kind of the first pre-season game where 2 full-strength teams are out there. But the Sharks have got less of a full-strength. Like, they've got no Nico Hines, Braden Hamnueli, a couple of guys here and there, and they took players off before the first half had finished. But with that being said, it's still also not a great kick there from Toby Sexton. Ah! Oh my god, dude! Mulatalo was annihilated, Blake Wilson. Holy shit! Wow, wait, that was a massive hit, man. There's nothing wrong with the tackle. There's nothing wrong with the tackle, but it's just such a massive hit. Wilson gets it. Mulatalo. Hey, it's just unfortunate that Nivai Peru was on the other side of him, so he kind of slammed him into Nivai Peru. But Mulatalo was just rubbing it into him. Oya! All the way to Zakynthos, Greece. Appreciate you for tuning in, Oya. Dragons, world record holders, successive premierships. Yeah, that was 60 years ago, though, Oya. It was 60 years ago. Don't make Desi mad because he'll break down another door and see us. Oh, there's no way they've just called that a penalty. What? Oh, nah, that's dodgy, referee. You've just... Nah, that's just because it's a Belmore. Oh, that's just awful. That's an awful call. No, that's not a penalty. Oh, wank. That's wank, bro. There's no way that that is a penalty. That's insane how bad that call is. That is absolutely... It's a pre-season. We move on. But, if that's what we see in the regular season, it's not saying shoulder charge, Daz. They're saying because he put his face into his hand into his face. It's it's just so soft. Third tackle here. 15 metres out here from the line. Dogs score here. They've been gifted a massive opportunity to get it. So they're going to be 5 minutes out from the line. 4 tackle here. 12 minutes 20 to go here in the game. Score here, Dogs. They go left-hand side. Kicked. It's going to be played at, and that's going to be Sharks ball. No, it's going to be Toby Sexton! Oh, Sexy. Sexton's so close to winning the game. Oh, sexy. So right-hand side's first tackle. Oh, my God. We nearly just raised the roof. If Sexton wins the game for the Dogs, the season's over. Pack it up. Doggies win the comp. All right, Dogs now. 5 minutes out from the line. Third tackle. 11:50 to go. Out the back now. Toby Sexton. Off to Kurt Mann. Game's gone soft. Absolutely, Risa. Nah, many clubs cop shit. HP, not just Titans. At the back, left-hand side. Good defense, Sharks. Fifth tackle here. 8 minutes out here from the line for the Dogs. 8 meters out here from the line. Toby Sexton, his kicking game's not been great. I'm not going to lie. It's off. That's a knock on, Dogs. That's a knock on, Dogs. So they'll be Sharks ball at 20. Fun game. Mistakes, but fun pre-season game. Tasman says, I would have done a nudie run if Sexy Sexton was in there. Mate, I would have done it too. And I'm on stream. Mate. So 10 minutes to go here of the game, guys. 10 minutes to go here. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. We'll be here for all 4 games tomorrow and 3 games on Sunday. Then pre-season predictions video on Monday. And then tipping stream on Tuesday. Tipping video on Tuesday for both the Vegas games. We'll do the tips for the rest of the ones the week after. Hold on. Alright, 10 minutes to go. Hand on the face, the cleanest thing you'll see in a game of footy. Exactly right. Just ask John White. So second tackle here. You don't want to know what's on his finger, but second tackle. 35 metres out from their own line. Cameron McInnes. Oh, the Sharks are away. Sharks are still going here. Who's this big at number 18? It's huge. Guess this ball is the attacking half. Who's at number 18? Tuku Hao Tapua. That was massive run. Hazelton, he's inside the 40. 4 tackle here, making some good meters now. Cameron McInnes get... Oh, that's not forward. Or was it forward? I thought it was a hospital pass. I didn't know if that was forward, but it's going to be Dog's ball. Big Dog's ball. Sport actually says Cronker's talking about the coaches being happy with the defense, but not the attack. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, that's forward. That was forward. 9 minutes to go here of the game. It is good to see Crichton encouraging his team here still. Don't know really what Blake Taff is laughing about after the game he's had, but... Alright, so the Doggies now, they go left-hand side. Oh, jeez, they've been annihilated 10 metres backwards. That was such a good tackle from the Sharks. All eyes, who do you think is going to win? I honestly think this could be a draw. I think this will finish a draw. I don't know if a team is going to score in the next 10 minutes. But just remember, everybody, if it does end in a draw, there is no extra time because it is a pre-season game. Alright, right-hand side here for the Dogs. Now they're in the attacking half. 4 tackle. 18 is bigger than Hazelton. Hazelton is huge. I'm talking... Oh, no, yeah, Oh, that's a lost ball from the Dogs. That's a lost ball. That to Hal Tapuha is the biggest guy on the field. Tuku Hal Tapuha is the biggest guy on the field by a country mile. He is whopping. Trindle field goal in the last minute. I'm calling it now. Ellis says. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a draw. Might as well put him as super coach. Why? He won't play at all for the Sharks. All us who's playing for the Dogs now. I'm not going through a 1 through 13, bro. So 9 minutes to go here of the game. Sharks with the ball here at the 40. And they'll give it off here to the 26, who's also a big bopper, to be fair. Tom Haslett actually weighs more and is taller. No way is he taller. Surely not. Is he? I wouldn't be surprised if he weighs more, but taller? Are you sure? Dogs can't get the 100k either, Daz. You'd need to score like 10 tries. So 3rd tackle here. Actually, no, you can't get bonus points. There's actually 0% chance of you getting the winning the 100k. Alright, so Sharks, Cameron McInnes. Oh, that's probably forward as well. And it's a forward pass. 7 minutes 50 to go here of the game, guys. 7 minutes 50 to go. There is a lot of mistakes here from both these teams. Oh, McInnes, that's a bad pass. Neither of these teams are taking the 100k. No, Ellis. I would assume the Roosters get it because they... Well, they were kind of lucky to play what the Rabbitohs were today, but the first game they played a full-strength lineup against Manly, who did not play him a close to a full-strength lineup and still struggled. The Roosters still struggled to them. So, second half completion rate, 56% for the Sharks, 78%. Oh, no. Oh, the Sharks are going to score. Oh, my God. They're going to win the game. Oh, Dogs. Oh, you've just... Oh, Dogs. Try time for the Sharks there. And it is number 26, Chris Villa. First tackle, Dogs knock on. Sharks pick it up, score a try. Daz says weak, got a dog. First tackle for the Dogs at the 40. They make a mistake. It's a knock on. Sharks pick the ball up. They score the try. They're up 10-6 with the kick to come. Wow. Max Watson says, implementing the bunker for field goals before forward pass is wild to me. Absolutely not. The bunker ruling is absolutely fantastic. The Titans got absolutely dudded by that against the Roosters in 2021. Should have been a penalty to the Titans rather than a field goal to the Roosters for Sam Walker because of the blockers. And that's effectively what the referees are doing. The bunker is being told to go back over the footage to check the blockers. That's effectively what it is. So 6 minutes to go here in the game. It should be 12-6 in the moment now. They should get this kick. Best on ground for both teams. Best on ground for the Dogs today was Josh Curran. Best on ground for the Sharks today was... probably... Hazelton probably was the best off the bench, to be honest. Or Talakai has been good as well. Maybe Talakai. Roosters game's better than this. Nowhere close, Ali. That game was awful. This game's been way more fun to watch than that game. And it'll be 12-6. Trindle's a laughing man when he gets the kicks at the fans. He wanted to look at the fans and laugh at them. Welcome to Seabass, Trindle. Welcome to Seabass, because I know you're getting it this year. We'll see who's funny. We'll see who's very funny. Max Watson says, 100% agree. It's a good implementation, but I reckon bad forward pass calls way more prominent, to be honest. Too much perspective and opinion. Rexa says, there's been some truly cooked passes this game. There has. Who just scored for the Sharks? Viali. Viali scored for the Sharks. So 5 minutes to go here of the game. It's 12-6 to the Sharkies. Oh! Has he lost that ball? Never Peru. I swear he knocks that ball on. Second tackle of the Sharks. They'll get this ball to the 20, sorry. To the 20. I swear he knocks this on. Oh no, that's an amazing catch. That is an amazing catch. So 4 tackle for the Sharks. Dogs fans, you're not out of the game just yet. It's only a 6-point game. Lucky not to be a high tackle there though. Oh, there's a knock on there for the Sharks. Dogs in with a chance. 40 metres out. They're only down by 6. Dogs are going to flop hard on Madam Webb. Wouldn't make sense considering they're down by 6. But makes sense in regards to Madam Webb because I heard that's the worst movie of all time. Oh, he's got his hand on the ball, to be fair. Like, that should have been a penalty. But with that being said, like, whatever. Give the Dogs a chance. Like, his hand's clearly on the ball, but... Give the Dogs a chance here. 4 minutes to go here of the game. Toby Sexton, if he scores a try right now, the game's won for the Dogs. Pack it up. They won the comp. If Toby Sexton scores for the Dogs, pack it up. The game's won. Give them the competition. Give them the trophy. Third tackle for the Dogs now. 35 metres out. They go right hand side to Toby. Toby here into the line. Gives it off to number 17 here for the Dogs. This has been an awful 3 tackles, to be fair. Dogs, give it off to Toby. Toby, short ball. They'll be 22 metres out from the line for tackle. It's a penalty to the Doggies. All right, opportunity. They're going to take a quick little run. No, takes it back. There was Dogs players in front of him, man. You couldn't play it on. Dogs fans can ball they like, but there was Dogs players in front of him, so that was never going to happen. All right, Doggies now 15 metres out from the line. Can they tie it up? Back it up, Dogs fans. Time to beat the traffic, Mitchell says. Left-hand side, the Dogs cut back in again. Dogs cut back in again. Dogs cut back in again. Oh, 5 minutes out from the line, second tackle. 3 minutes to go here of the game, down by 6. Don't forget, guys, to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. We're here for every game. Doggies at the 10. There, intercept. No, knock on there for the Sharks. Oh, knock on both ways. No, knock on both ways. Knock on both ways. Oh, forward pass here from the Dogs into a knock on Sharks. So it's Sharks ball. It's off Bronson Cherry's hand forward. So that will be Sharks ball here at the 10. And yeah, it's a forward pass. It's definitely knock on first anyway from Bronson Cherry. Alright, 2:20 to go here. The Doggies were so close. They'll still get one set here, the Dogs. They'll still get one set to try and do something. Like it's Dogs robbed. Mate, that was such a big knock on. I can't actually think of a bigger knock on. Okay. I don't think there's ever been a bigger knock on than what I just saw there, so. So Sharkies now, Ronaldo Mulatalo, he'll get spotted at 22. You'll still get one whole set, Doggies fans. You will. Don't know why people are saying Dogs robbed right now. Dogs robbed a lot of people of 80 minutes today. Third tackle here. Royce Hunt will get this ball to the 35. Or tackle. Cameron McKinnon off to Toby. Oh, no, not Toby Rudolph. Braden Trindle. Hazelton has been really impressive today, man. Christ is King says close game in a trial. Wow, yeah, very close game today, man. Not for the best of reasons, but very close game for sure. Oh, the bounce. The bounce. It's gone backwards here with the Dogs, and it's going to be a penalty to the Doggies. They're going to be quick. A minute 17 to go here. The only robbed Dogs are is the 60 minutes section didn't play. I feel robbed for the first 60. No, it was like 65 minutes. He only came up with like 15 minutes to go. I feel robbed for 65 minutes of my life that Toby Sexton was off the field for 65 minutes in replacement of Drew Hutchison. Of my Friday night, that's for sure, Olivia says. Alright, Bonson Terry gives it off. Maxi King. They've got 1 minute to do it, folks. They've got 1 minute to do it. The dog is on first tackle. They're at the halfway point. Good game for a trial. Yeah, it's been a fun game, but lots of errors and mistakes, bro. Dog is taken down 43 metres out from the line. Second tackle. Penalty again. Crisis King's the ref trying to give Dogs everything here. The ref is trying to get them back into it, but a pre-season game, man. Give them some attack. 36 seconds to go here. The time is off, apparently, but the clock is still clocking on. All right, they're going to play it straight away. 32 seconds to go here of the game, guys. First tackle for the Dogs. Down by 6 points. They're 33 metres out of the line. Why not many people sitting on the hill paid to go to this game? Toby Sexton gets a good run to the 28. 16 seconds to go here. Second tackle. Left-hand side. They give it off here to... Oh, no. Bronson Cherry. Cherry's cutting back across here. He'll be taken down 22 metres out. It's 4 seconds to go here. They'll get one last play here, the Dogs. Toby Sexton. Toby Sexton throws it back. Dogs get it across. It's third tackle at the 20. They're the last play of the game. They throw it back again. They throw it back again at the 20. They're still running. He passes it. Sharkies get the ball. It's game over. Sharkies get the ball. It is game over. The Sharks hold on to a 12-6 win here in the trial. Very physical game this, to be fair. Lots of errors, lots of mistakes by both teams. Sharkies, no Nico Hines, did well enough without him, but still a lot to work on. I'd say the most impressive performances here from the Dogs, you would probably go with... I would go all the way down to Josh Curran, Samuel Hughes when he was on. That's probably about it. For the Sharkies, the most impressive performances were probably Talakai. I would say Royce Hunt was quite solid. And you'd look at Thomas Hazelton as well. Those are probably all the guys that you would be looking at in regards to like the standouts. But yeah, look, not the best of quality, but in the same sense as pre-season, guys, this is what you have to expect. You know what I'm saying? This is what you have to expect. But there we go, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Obviously, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. We'll be back tomorrow for 4 games of rugby league action. We've got the Storm versus the Knights. We've got the Warriors versus the Dolphins. We'll have Manly versus the Broncos and the Dragons versus the Tigers. So, big day tomorrow, guys. And, yeah, it has been a fun day today. We've got a huge weekend ahead. But like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.